When sirens and gunshots make you sleep better, that's a problem. When someone dies and someone killed that you know and it almost doesn't affect you, that's sad.
Eugene Jackson spent 6 months in the Elmwood jail for strong-armed robbery when he was 19 years old.
His bail was $1.5 million, and I'm in there on $3 million. I'm like, I didn't even kill nobody. You know, we just laid somebody down, took stuff from him, and those were bad guys. And I started playing too many different things in my head, so when you lay down at night, you think, oh, you're not coming home. Then you lay down and you go to sleep, and you could hear people beating on the door, and you're dreaming that you're at home, and you wake up and you're back there.
Gang violence permeated the 2-mile by 2-mile radius he grew up in. He fought because he had to. In 1993, that all changed.
I had a friend of mine that once, out of the city, a white friend of mine went over there and said, you guys from East Palo Alto, you guys pretty tough. Why don't you try one of these underground fights? So I ended up going into the smoke shop, going into the back and fought. And the adrenaline rush that you can't buy. It's one continual moment. Everything just blurs into one. You don't know reality. You don't even know time anymore. It just all flows.
Jackson, now 47, moved from underground competitions to the big stage, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. As a UFC fighter, he had the opportunity to travel all over the world. Known as the Wolf on the road, he never forgot who he was at home.
One of my friend's son got killed. Then another friend of my son got shot 8 times. And then 2 of the kids that I used to coach in football and stuff end up one going to prison for life and the other one getting 8 years in the feds. And then it starts saying, man, I need to come home. All of our role models grow up and grow out. Instead of grow up and fix where it is and make it a better place, they run to what's a better place instead of creating it.
Fixing it is exactly what he has strived to do. Jackson is part of a group called the OGs, which stands for Original Gangsters. The OGs, along with the David Lewis Reentry Center, Live in Peace, and Youth Community Services, have united to target the East Palo Alto population they believe can be most susceptible to the culture of crime and violence, high school kids. Bob Hoover, director of the David Lewis Reentry Center, knows how easy it is for youngsters to enter the so-called system, and how much more difficult it is to get out.
Most of these guys got caught up in the criminal justice system when they were teenagers, and essentially their social development stopped, because once they got into the system kind of controlled everything that they did.
In an effort to prevent at-risk kids from entering the adult system in the first place, the coalition began working with a pilot school, the Sequoia Community Day School, last June. This school serves roughly 30 students who have been expelled or incarcerated.
What we do here is we take the kids who get in trouble or in the process of being in trouble, we see them falling off, and we bring them in and we start giving them services to basically to watch where they're going, what they're doing, and then start mentoring. So one hands off to another, where programs used to be, this is the program, see you tomorrow. This is the program, see you tomorrow. Now, this is the program, you'll see Gene later. Here's, after they see me, here's the program, now you're gonna see Bob later.
On November 6th, the city of East Palo Alto granted $99,000 of funding to the coalition, which previously supported itself. Jackson noted that the funding is a start and at least acknowledges their credibility in the community. The 4 groups hope to expand their outreach to other schools in the coming months.
See this disease that you're living and understand you are infected. Whether you got full-blown pneumonia or you got a flu or you got a cold, you are infected because of where you live. And so since you are infected one way or another, that class to show them that you are infected and look at it through different glasses now. Let's clean your eyes out, and now you can see this is not normal.